Alright, good morning everyone. In today's video, we're going to be talking about gear, but not in the way that I'm used to hearing about camera gear. I'm actually going to show you guys a lot of stuff. So I'm going to bring you guys with me on a day in Vancouver. Our first stop is going to a cafe. I'm going to meet some friends, and then we are going to downtown to photograph and get some video of the FIFA events happening. The lens that I'm going to be talking about today is this guy, the 20 to 70 f4. So everything in this video will be filmed on this lens, except for this talking head you're watching right now, because I want to show you guys the lens. It is like a G master lens, but it's not as like high end as the 24 to 70 2.8. What I love about this lens is that it's quite compact for a 20 to 70 lens, so it pairs really nicely with my camera, which is the A7C. I prioritize this lens for video, so I actually don't mind not having the 2.8, especially because a lot of times I'm filming during the day, so I actually don't need such a shallow aperture. So let's actually pop this lens onto the camera and I'll show you guys some footage from it. So I'm just heading to the train station right now. We're going to meet our friends at the cafe. I'm meeting 2 people today. This is a really cool cafe. It's one that I'm a little bit more new to, but the service there has always been amazing. So let's go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Stop clapping. Too much pressure. And we're going in full circle. So all these people on the sides.
Just kept on going. Look, Hakimi's had a shot. Vinny Junior again. Vinicius Junior lashes in the equaliser. A superstar goal for Brazil. Santos! Bono got across to deny Paquetá what would have been a showpiece goal. Luis Enrique driven across in front of Rafinha.
Alright, so we're back home now. I am in the comfort of my own room. I just made some lemongrass pandan tea, which is really nice for the evenings. Now, before we talk about the lens, something really exciting came in the mail and I want to share it with you guys. So I've made a couple of these before, but I made another one recently. This is another photo book that I designed and printed out because I want to archive a lot of my photos that I've taken in Vancouver. I realized a lot of these photos are actually from my old camera, the A6000, and I didn't want to lose them, and I wanted to have them immortalized in a book. So I thought I'd print it out. Let me show you some of the pictures from this. But yeah, it's really nice having your photos printed out and on like a paper or like a collection of, I guess this is a collection of papers, but on like an actual book. It's a really cool experience, and I think it's important for us as creators and photographers to find a way to like view our own work in a tangible way, if possible. You know, for me, I realized I was viewing a lot of my photos only on my phone, and that's why I think it's important to like print out your work and also make books. All right, so now that I'm done rambling about my photo book, let's talk about the lens. So this is the Sony 20-70 f4 lens. I have it on the A7C right now, and I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why I love this lens and why I think it might suit you. I'm not actually trying to sell you on this lens. I just think it's a piece of equipment that I really fell in love with, and I wanted to share it with you guys because maybe one of you guys watching will also resonate with this kind of equipment. So the first reason I really loved this lens was because of its ability to be a really great hybrid lens for creators like myself and maybe you. And what I mean by that is when I'm out taking photos and videos, this lens kind of covers all my needs. So if I'm doing street photography, it'll have a very nice range of focal lengths all the way from 20mm to 70, and it's compact because it's a constant f4 lens. But a lot of the times when I'm doing these shoots, it's during the day, so I don't really need that 2.8 aperture. And I don't know about you guys, but when I take street photos, a lot of the times my aperture is actually much higher than 2.8. But the beautiful part is when I'm switching from photo to video, it's very seamless and it still works as a great video lens. I actually bought this camera mainly for a video lens, but it doubled as a really good lens for architecture photography and street photography. So it was kind of like the jack of all trades that I needed in my kit. The next thing I want to mention is how compact this lens is. I think compared to most of the full frame Sony lenses that Sony offers, especially in the zoom range, there's not many options that are this compact at this focal length. I would say the main lenses you have around this kind of range is the 24-50 2.8, the 24-70 2.8, and then some Sigma lenses as well. This is the only one that covers such a wide range, 20-70, and it keeps, in my opinion, one of the smallest form factors because it's a constant f4 lens. So if you can get over not having 2.8, I think this is such a beautiful lens to have in your kit, and it's never failed me in any of the situations that I've had it in, so it's treated me well so far, so good. I definitely am more of a prime lens guy, so if I want a shallow depth of field or a wider aperture, I will pop on like a 55 1.8 or a 35 2.8. So when I'm looking to get a really sharp image or maybe blur the background or shoot in a dark environment, I'll use those prime lenses. A lot of the times during the day when I want something to just put on the lens, not worry about it, and capture everything, this lens kind of does it for me, and it does it so well that I only need this lens and a few prime lenses to get all the content that I need. There have been times where I've been tempted to upgrade to the different zoom lens, but every time I see the size and the price of the other zoom lenses, I'm like, I think I'm pretty good with what I have right now. And every time I look at the videos and the photos that come out of this lens, it always surprises me because there's nothing that special about this lens. It doesn't have all that much character. It's not that like extravagant. It's really basic, but I think that's nice to have in a lens where you want it to do a lot of different things. So to end off today's video, I have some footage that I shot with only this lens. My friend recently got a new car. He got a Miata, which is a really cool car to have. So I was like, hey, let's go for a little sunset drive and maybe I'll get some footage of your car for you. And yeah, that's exactly what we did. So hope you guys enjoy the footage from that. And if you like today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. I think I brewed my tea for too long, but it should be good. It's really interesting. This smells like Fruit Loops, which I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that, but this is like pure lemongrass pandan tea. But yeah, it smells like Fruit Loops, which is really interesting. But it tastes delicious.
Light rain spreading across parts of Metro Vancouver. It'll be intermittent. It'll sort of moves on through late in the day on Thursday, and it clears before we get to the end of the week. So your long-range forecast.
Sitting in the back seat of my car with my arms around my guitar, and the rain falls from the roof of the world. Nothing around, just keys in the ground. There's a bird in a tree singing his song just for me, just for me.